Welcome to True Tale Storyshares, a rewritten and polished 800-word short video script version of your story. It's crafted for emotional pacing and natural storytelling, perfect for narration or YouTube storytelling video. No headings, no subheadings, just a smooth cinematic flow. The evening lights of the cafe glowed softly against the dusky sky as Adrien Shaw sat alone at a corner table, glancing at his watch for what felt like the 100th time. At 34, he had been on enough blind dates to know when one wasn't going to happen. His business partner had set this one up, claiming the woman was perfect for him, kind, genuine, someone who would balance out his long work hours and quiet evenings. But 20 minutes had passed, and the seat across from him was still empty. Adrien sighed, about to signal for the check, when a small voice interrupted his thoughts. "Excuse me, are you Mr. Adrien?" He looked down to see a little girl, maybe 4 years old, standing beside his table. Blonde curls framed her face, and a pink ribbon held them back as she clutched a tiny purse like it was the most important thing in the world. "I am," Adrien said, surprised. "And who might you be?" "I'm Lily," she said seriously. "My mommy sent me to tell you she's sorry she's late. She's parking the car and said she hopes you didn't leave." Adrien blinked in surprise. "Your mommy sent you in alone?" Lily nodded confidently. "She showed me your picture. She said you'd be sitting by the window with a candle. So I found you." He smiled, charmed. "You did a great job, detective. Would you like to sit while we wait for your mommy?" Lily climbed into the chair opposite him, legs swinging. "Mommy says I shouldn't talk to strangers. But she said you're not a stranger. You're her friend, Mr. Adrien." "That's very smart of her," Adrien said. "And she's right. I'm not a stranger if she sent you." Lily tilted her head thoughtfully. "Are you going to marry my mommy?" Adrien nearly choked on his water. "I'm sorry, what, Mrs. Henderson next door said my mommy needs a husband," Lily explained patiently. "Mommy said it's hard because some men don't like kids. Do you like kids?" Before Adrien could answer, a flustered woman appeared beside the table, breathless and mortified. She was lovely, late 20s, with the same blonde hair as her daughter and warm blue eyes filled with embarrassment. "Lily, I told you to wait by the door," she exclaimed before turning to Adrien. "I am so sorry. I'm Isabelle, and this is my very independent daughter who apparently follows her own rules." Lily beamed proudly. "I found him, Mommy. Just like you said." Isabelle sighed, then looked back at Adrien apologetically. "The parking was a nightmare, and the meter wouldn't work, and before I knew it, she had already gone on her mission." Adrien laughed softly. "It's really fine." Lily was polite and very efficient. She handled it perfectly. They sat down together, and Isabelle's shoulders relaxed slightly. "I should have told you I have a daughter when we planned this," she said quietly. "It wasn't fair of me not to. If you'd rather go, I understand." "Why would I want to leave?" Adrien asked. "Because most men do," Isabelle admitted. "It's easier to walk away than deal with someone who already comes with responsibilities." Adrien looked at Lily, who was tracing patterns on the table with her finger, and then back at Isabelle. "Anyone who'd walk away because of her is missing out. She's amazing." "That's a reflection of you." Isabelle blinked, caught off guard. "That's the nicest thing anyone said to me in a long time." Dinner arrived, and what could have been awkward turned into something unexpectedly warm. Lily chattered about daycare and cartoons, asking Adrien random questions that made both adults laugh. Isabelle relaxed as the evening unfolded, realizing he wasn't pretending to be kind, he genuinely cared. At dessert, Adrien smiled. "You know, Lily asked me earlier if I was going to marry you." Isabelle turned crimson. "Oh, God, I'm so sorry. She's been saying things like that ever since our neighbor made a comment." "It's okay," Adrien said. "It actually made me think. I've spent 10 years building my company, measuring success by numbers and deals. But lately, it all feels empty. Tonight reminded me what actually matters. The best things in life aren't things, they're people." Isabelle's expression softened. "Are you saying you'd like to see us again?" "I'd like to try," Adrien said honestly. "I don't know much about kids. I'll probably mess up a lot. But I'd like to get to know you both." Over the months that followed, Adrien became part of their world. He learned bedtime routines, the power of band-aids, and how to make pancakes that passed Lily's very high standards. He traded boardrooms for playgrounds and conference calls for bedtime stories. A year later, back in that same cafe, Adrien knelt down in front of Lily. "I want to ask your mommy to marry me," he said gently. "But that means I'd be your family too. Would that be okay?" Lily thought for a moment. "Would you be my daddy?" "If you'd like me to," Adrien said. "I'm not trying to replace anyone. But I love your mommy, and I love you too." "Okay," Lily said, "but you have to get better at playing dolls, and you have to learn mommy's pancakes." "Deal," Adrien smiled. Then he turned to Isabelle. "Your daughter has given me permission. Now I just need your answer." Isabelle's eyes filled with tears. "Yes," she whispered. 6 months later, they married, with Lily proudly scattering flower petals down the aisle, telling everyone she was the one who found Mr. Adrien first. In her wedding toast, Isabelle said, "That night, I was so afraid Adrien would see Lily as a complication. But instead, he saw her as a gift. He chose both of us. And that's when I learned love isn't about perfection, it's about seeing possibilities where others see problems. Sometimes, the family we build is even better than the one we imagined, because love often arrives in unexpected packages. Sometimes, it walks into a cafe wearing pink ribbons, with the courage to say, 'Excuse me, are you Mr. Adrien? Would you like me to make this sound more like a voiceover narration script, with emotional pacing and cinematic pauses for YouTube storytelling voiceover?'